Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Is It Called Wine Time with your intrepid vino vigilantes?
Yeah, we'll call ourselves that today.
Claret conductors? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Pete and Felix.
Wine people.
Wine people.
Very serious wine people.
Here we are with a slightly different setup today. We've got 3 glasses in front of us, all pre-poured, because we are going to look at the wines from Small Island. Now this is a relatively new Tassie producer, James Browanowski. Browanowski?
Yeah, James
Browanowski. I don't know exactly how you say his last name.
I can spell it, I just don't know how to say it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Either way, James started in 2015
Sorry.
crowdfunding through Possible to raise some money to buy 2 ton of grapes, with which he made a Pinot Noir rosé, which I believe he still makes to this day. I think
Yeah,
that's
something about that.
Yeah.
100% Pinot Rosé.
Basically, it sold out really quick. He kind of started to get a bit of momentum behind him. He now obviously makes a lot more than just a rosé. These 3 Pinots included, but also does Chardonnay, Riesling, a few different other bits and pieces. And he is rapidly becoming one of the kind of winemakers to watch down in Tassie. Halliday has given his wines huge scores. Some getting 96, I believe, 96 points.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Yeah, so he's made a real kind of impact, but very, very quickly. Obviously, this is only his 3rd vintage. And what we thought we'd do today is they're all Pinot Noir, all from Tasmania, all made by James with his kind of classic minimal intervention style. However, they're all from 3 different single vineyards throughout the island. I have made...
Welcome map.
Welcome map. I've spent hours on this. We have the Saltwater River down here on the Tasman Peninsula. We've got the Kings Road Pinot here from Coal River Valley. And up north here, we've got the Glengarry Single Vineyard Pinot from the Tamar. So, thank you, map.
Yep.
How good was that?
Get on board.
Worth every second.
Yeah, we now have props.
So,
Serious.
what we thought we'd do today is run through these. It's great to line up wines like this that are from the same grape, same winemaker, but 3 different sites to have a look at the impact that terroir has on wines. And it's a great way to do it in a kind of smaller area like Tasmania, so you can really see the sort of minute details that winemakers are playing.
Would you call it a small island?
I mean, he does. So...
Oh.
All right. Actually, before we start, can I just mention the labels? Because...
Yeah, they're cool.
They're so cool. They're really eye-catching. So this is all hand done. He puts a lick of paint down the front of the bottle, and then this thylacine image is actually designed by James's aunt, and it is hand-stamped onto every bottle. He uses it now just for the single vineyard releases. I don't think he does it for everything, but what a great eye-catching label. I mean, I just think that is uber cool. And I know you're not supposed to pick wine based on its label. That's, blah, blah, blah. But we all do.
Yeah, we all do.
And I think that's a really good one. So
we all do. Thank you, the other right, for making cutest labels.
Eye-catching labels, exactly. All right, let's dive in. So the first one we've got is, back to the map. I'm going to use this as much as possible.
Any chance that he gets.
So the first one we're going to look at is the Kings Road here. So this is from the Coal River Valley. I don't know the order of these in terms of tasting palate weight and stuff, I guessed. So let's have a look. I still get a little whole bunch on this. I get...
Yeah, it's
we
definitely there.
opened these about, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, we had a look at them, had a little what do you think? Get prepared, that kind of thing. And this was really bunchy on opening. It was really had that smoke, burnt rubber.
quite smoky, kind of slightly reductive.
These are all somehow positive words.
Yeah.
That's actually a good thing.
I think smoke and Pinot is a desirable character. Not smoke taint. And let's be clear, these are from 2018, not 2019, which was the smoky vintage for Tasmania. Well, certainly for the Huon and kind of southern parts of Tassie.
Yeah, some parts were okay.
The north was fine, but the south of Tasmania got really affected by...
the bunchy thing is definitely still here.
Yeah, it's definitely... He's used a portion of whole bunch, which is good. That's a good thing. There's beautiful kind of layering and complexity. I still get a little 5 spicy note on that. Really interesting and quite delicate. I would have thought. Like it's not compared
really
to
delicate lifted.
compared to some Pinots, it's quite light and sort of playful. It's not that real kind of like meaty Pinot. Oh, I do get a little smoky actually.
Yeah, it's there. It's just really, really tucked back.
Well,
Before it was like the first thing you noticed, and there was a little bit of fruit just kind of hiding under this layer of smoke. Whereas now it's, I mean, I guess more integrated.
Quite savoury, I think. It's quite a savoury nose. There's definitely bright red berry cherry fruit.
Yeah.
But the sort of dominant feel and tone of the wine that I get is a sort of savoury kind of thing.
You have some like tea tannin?
Yeah, the tannins are quite dusty. They're fine and well kind of polished, but there's a sort of nice structural grip at the back that just forms the shape of the wine.
Yeah. Good
really,
acid core.
yeah, really nice acid.
It's quite taut.
Classic kind of pinosity.
Yes.
Is that a word?
It's a word that I see used more often than
By
I would
wine
like.
makers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I've just used it.
Pinosity.
Whatever.
Yeah, cool. Well, the Shirazosity.
So, my point about that though is that it's kind of Pinot is one of those grapes that can be so varied, and this has those kind of really core Pinot flavors. Dark cherry, a little Asian 5 spice, a kind of dustings of white pepper, nice sort of smoky, savoury undertones, and a hint of kind of forest floor. I don't get heaps on this.
Yeah,
it's
there's
more
just
lighter
like
and brighter.
Touch of this umami thing going on.
Yeah, that's nice though.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think it's for the bright, more lifted, more delicate side of things.
Really good.
Yeah, King's Road.
Let's move on to the next one. So, where do we go now? Salt water.
Oh, reference the map.
Reference the map.
Reference the map.
Well, I mean, I've got it.
Guys,
So,
the map.
the
Get on
map.
board.
The map says that down here on the Tasman Peninsula is Saltwater River. Right here on this funny little kind of spit of land here. So this is, for those of you who know Tassie, this is Bruny Island here. This little blob. Okay, I've done my best. Hobart is about here-ish, I want to say. Somewhere along there, and that's and so it's right in that sort of D'Entrecasteaux, or that's actually down here, but somewhere in that sort of bay, Tasman Peninsula.
It's
So
in Tasmania.
it's in Tasmania.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a small island.
All right, let's have a look at this Saltwater River. Yeah, still, that's heaps darker, right? Like,
There's still spice, but we've moved out of that 5 spice territory into something that's a little bit more.
It's almost like black pepper, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's very generic, but like.
Pink Himalayan peppercorn. No, there is more.
And there's a lot more. I get on
Spice.
this one is a real kind of mushroomy, earthy tone. Loads more of that sort of forest floor, kind of what the French call sous-bois. There you go. How's that for wine wanking?
Oh god.
Pinosity and sous-bois.
Shield me.
That's why they call me Jancis.
They do call him Jancis. Hi Jancis. The nose is more immediately inviting in this. There are still some like mild punchy characters, and John just killed someone.
It's much bigger in terms of its palate weight. It's riper. It's punchier. Still well balanced and really well put together. But it's much bigger. That's got a lot more weight. You know, it's really got grunt under the bonnet, so to speak.
Yeah, that's got a lot more happening.
Doesn't it?
In a really simplistic way of putting it that doesn't detract from the other, there's just a lot more immediate primary fruit.
Yeah. But
There's
more umami as well.
Yeah,
There's that kind of
yeah.
meaty, mushroomy business.
Yeah, this was more fruit drive, a little bit more linear and taut. This is much more rounder, more supple, more primary. With still those savoury aspects and like a touch of bunchiness. Like there's a little bit of whole bunch in there.
Yep, for sure. Delightful.
Thank you.
How would you, out of these two, what's your preference? We haven't got to the third one yet, but just
Salt water at the moment.
Salt water. Okay.
I just think there's maybe a little bit more immediate enjoyment.
Yep. Sure.
If I'm just looking at it from a
Drink
jump
it down.
straight in.
It's definitely, if we're going to categorize the wines as kind of masculine and feminine, this is certainly the kind of the masculine. This I would say is the more feminine of the two. But yeah, this certainly has a lot of grunt to it. It's for those who like really big Pinot, Saltwater River for sure.
Yeah,
It's pretty ballsy.
It's got a little There's more weight. There's more immediate enjoyment to it. Not to detract from this one because as I look back,
It's pretty good though.
the nose on this is quite compelling. There's lots to enjoy from both of them, but I think number 3.
Well, let's have a look.
Might
So
be-
now let's see where number 3 is on the map.
Oh yes, let's go back to the map.
Well, how will they know? Otherwise?
How would you?
God, I do so much of this.
How would you know?
So number 3 comes from the Tamar River Valley up here. This is the Glengarry single vineyard. I should point out as well, these dots that I've drawn on the map, I drew arbitrarily. I don't exactly know where the vineyards are to the dot.
There's
But they're
longitude
in
and
these-
latitude on the back, so
So if you get real kind of
you can plug them into Google.
map
and,
nerdy, you can go nuts. But
draw a map. Send us a map. And,
actually, I should have looked these up.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave you all the
He gave me
tools
everything I needed
to
and
make.
All I came up with was this pathetically, not even hand drawn. I traced it. I traced this. It was such a failure.
Oh, classic chances. But
All right, let's look at Glengarry.
Yeah. Put it
so-
back together, make it about wine.
Wow. So immediately, completely different from the other two.
Yeah, big
Right?
difference.
Like these two, and let's use the map again. We're looking at the geographic differences here. So these two reasonably close by, separated obviously by a bit of water, and I think the Saltwater River obviously gets a little bit of the influence from the maritime environment that it's in.
Yeah.
The Tamar River Valley wine is completely different, which you would expect. They're geographically very far apart, but
It's a much darker nose.
yeah, but like also kind of not as earthy. It's darker fruited, but doesn't have the same sort of umami kind of mushroomy forest floor thing that these
No.
guys have.
No.
Like this guy has it in spades. This one has it a little bit. This is like dark cherry, almost like
It's dark fruit.
almost plum. Did you say plum?
Yeah.
Plum skin. I'm gonna go that sounds really wanky as well. Wow, this is a day for wine wanking. But you know the kind of slightly sour note on the edge of a plum, the skin.
When we opened this, we got like a little bit of. I certainly saw a lot more black truffle. I don't see it now. Heartbroken. I guess truffle's not really a dark fruit, but it's a dark thing that grows in the ground. There is something more darker tinged about. I mean, I haven't tasted it in this last lap. I did taste it before when it was there, but
Yum.
yeah, that's my favorite.
Wow.
That's my favorite.
That's absolutely.
I feel like it's the most resolved.
Yeah.
Like you've got the primary fruit, you've got the tannin, you've got the acid that this one has.
Which is something in this. Sometimes you get to a wine and you go, I can't describe what this is, but it's delicious. You know what I mean? It's that sort of X factor, the ethereal quality that we sometimes see in great wines, and I feel like this has that. It's hard to put your finger on exactly why this sits up above the other two. It's a complete wine. It
feels a lot more.
The acid is there, the
integrated.
fruit is there, tannins provide this incredible structure. There is a savoury note, but it's so well integrated that it's kind of...
Yeah, like it doesn't have the tannins of these guys, but that's not an issue.
Yum.
It's longer.
Yeah.
Still tasting it.
The finish lasts. I mean, look, They're all really good. Don't get me wrong. They're all. I think
No, he's done a great job.
the scores that he has been awarded by various people are absolutely correct. They are definitely mid-90s wines. Really, really exceptional examples of Tassie Pinot made very well, and a great way to look at the different site specificity of the wines.
Draw your own map, and then you
Draw your own
you
map.
can taste along with it. And
Look, the best way to
see where Glengarry is for you.
Yeah, the best way to try them is to come in, get one of each or more, but at least one of each.
If you ask nicely and we're not busy, he might even draw you a map.
I'll trace you one. That's the best I can't.
He admits he traced it.
I told them I traced it before. I'm not.
Maybe I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Wow.
Glengarry is. I feel like this is the sleeper.
Yep.
Like this guy will be, maybe in the long run more.
So if we're gonna play, what is it? Kiss, marry.
Kill, marry, and swear word.
We can't.
Kill, marry, swear word. You had a really PC way of putting it, but I forgot it and I don't like it. But
Kill, marry, swear. Kill. I don't want to kill any of them.
No, I mean they're all.
What about cellar, marry, swear word?
Cellar, drink now.
Cellar, drink now.
Bring to party and hope that maybe it gets opened.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, it's okay because the host is going to get to drink. That's really convoluted.
No, hang on. Cellar, marry, share. Marry. Cellar, drink now, share.
Yes.
That's fair.
Keys in a bowl. Let's figure it out.
Okay. So
all right.
cellar, marry, share. I would go, for me, cellar would be King's Road.
Yeah. Okay.
Drink now, Glengarry.
Yeah.
Share, saltwater. Is that crazy?
This is doing things at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go Glengarry, drink now.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer.
Saltwater, cellar. No, actually, this one cellar, this one share, because this is opening up a lot more. And I might even like this more than Glengarry, just for the nose.
It's really spicy, isn't it? There's so much pepper and spice in that King's Road one. Awesome. Look, we can wax on about these for hours, and we probably will now.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Wax on myself.
But we'll let you guys go. Anyone that is into Pinot...
Oh, King's Road sick. Yeah.
Even if you're not into Pinot, I suggest you try these wines because they are really, really good. We have only just got them in. They're brand new for us. We're super excited to have them in store. The label is great. The wine is great. The story is cool.
Late entry. So, this guy. That's my winner. That's my winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've called it?
Yep. Yeah.
King's Road.
Cellar.
Drink.
Share. Drink now. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Just give it a couple minutes to open up. And then... Yeah.
So there you have it. Words of wisdom from Yukon Pete.
Me.
We will see you next time, hopefully, here for another episode of Is It Called Wine Time? Same time, same place, where we look at another wine or range of wines.
We'll be here in the cold, dark room underneath the shop, talking to each other.
And you.
Whilst filming.
And you. All right, guys, that's all from us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye. And now we find... Okay, so did you notice?
I noticed.
Yeah, I saw how...